Welcome back to the channel, you guys. It's Connor O'Reilly, and we're here to give you guys another tip on mastering your disc golf game. And a lot of things in life, it's really important that you see what's happening before you commit. But in disc golf, specifically the power pocket, you do not want those eyes to be seeing what's happening just yet. Have the patience, I promise it'll pay off. And if you have the patience to watch this video to the end, you're gonna learn something new about the disc golf swing, hopefully. And if this is something you already know, well, go check out my playlist on how to be a better disc golfer, and I guarantee I'll cover a topic that you could shape up on. The disc golf backhand can feel so overwhelming. There's so many moving parts. What do I do with my feet, my hand, my left toenail, which toenail? I don't even know. My head, my shoulders, what do I even do? Well, you guys, the final piece of the equation in my mind, I guess it doesn't really matter which way you think of it, but in my mind I like to think from the toes up to the eyes, and the final part of the equation is those eyes. A lot of things happen with the eyes throughout the disc golf swing, but particularly today we're talking about what's happening with the eyes during the power pocket. Well, what is the power pocket in disc golf? I have some other videos that are going to highlight that, so you guys can go check that out for a more in-depth breakdown of what is the power pocket. But essentially the power pocket, I'll show you guys from this angle as well as this angle. The power pocket, in my estimation, maybe I'll scoot back so you guys can see the full body. Maybe you can't. It's gonna be the last moment that we're driving that forward momentum as we collapse that back side of the body in before the unfurling and the unhinging of the throw happens. So that power pocket, it's gonna be the last moment that we're going forward before we start to open up and hinge away. Now, we're not talking about the elbow in the power pocket. We're not talking about the back side of the body, all these things, even though they are important. Today we're talking about what's happening with the eyes specifically in the power pocket. Well, let's give a quick synopsis of what happens with the eyes in general. Ideally, eyes are staying on the target until the reach back forces them off, just due to humans' lack of neck mobility. If we were an owl, we could see at peak reach back, we could still see our target. You know, we can get into the reasons why we can't another day. That doesn't really matter. All that matters is there's gonna have to be a moment of trust in the disc golf backhand. A moment where those eyes come off the target, assuming we want to throw with some good power at least. You can keep the eyes on the target for shorter shots, but here we're talking about a powerful, stock golf tee shot. So once again, we want to keep those eyes on the target until the reach back forces them off. And then we enter what I call the golf ball phase. From that peak reach back moment where the eyes are pulled off, or obviously they're pulled off shortly before that, but from the moment that the eyes are pulled off the target into the power pocket, we want those eyes to stay relatively set to the side on the golf ball. So this is what that'll look like from the side. Eyes are on to the reach back, forces them off, and now keep our eyes on the golf ball here until we get in the power pocket, so we can stay in line and on this rail, driving linear force before we hit the opening up, the unfurling, the rotationary part of the throw. Just like in golf, your swing is going to pull your eyes back up to the target. So ideally we have that moment of trust, and then the follow through pulls the eyes back to the target in the disc golf swing. Now I get it, you care about where your shot is going to end up. You really want to see what's happening, but be patient. Let the swing develop and you'll see the shot when you need to. The issues that are going to arise when you find yourselves seeing the target during the power pocket is you're going to open up the misses to the right side, or for the left side. Whatever handedness you have, you're gonna open up the wide miss. So for a lefty, that's left. For a righty, that's right. If the eyes are forward here at the power pocket, we're more than likely gonna be opening up that rotation, pulling our misses to the right. This is obviously gonna cause accuracy issues, but also accuracy issues, a lot of people don't realize they cause distance issues because they cause confidence issues, which cause commitment issues. I know it's a big like chart and it's all just kind of related to each other, but bear with me. We're gonna wanna stay in that line as long as possible. Trust that the swing is in the right spot, and then let the eyes come out of the shot with the follow through and the rotation of the body. You don't need to see it too early. If this is something you really struggle with, try to do some field work sessions where you kind of just look backwards and don't even let yourself look forward while you throw. This can help with that early rotation. Now, if you still haven't mastered the left foot, the right foot, how are my feet stepping? Am I hitting the X step right? How is my alignment? Am I crushing that heel rotation? Am I getting into the power pocket? Is the left side of my body not lagging behind? Is it crushing in? If you haven't mastered the rest of the swing, the eyes are gonna be harder to master because it's more than likely your eyes are gonna come off the shot so that we can think about how our body is aligned. So I encourage you guys try to master the rest of your swing, whether it's taking a lesson with myself or just going and checking out the info I have on YouTube or any of the other great coaches in the disc golf world. Go check out the info, master your swing, and then that final step is mastering the eyes. This was a little snippet on what are we doing with the eyes from the point that the reach back pulls them off to the power pocket. We can talk about the rest of the eyes in a different video, and I have, so go check that out. It's all on the How to Be a Better Disc Golfer playlist. I cannot say it enough to you guys. Free game. So thanks you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and drop it in the comments. What tip or trick do you want to see next?